Hi, welcome all to the seventh part of Begin Right. This is a series for parents wherein we discuss the parental role in child's education. Check out on the earlier parts to really feel in tune with this part. If your little one is in 0 to 5 years of age, this is just for you. Part 1 of Baby Steps Getting Tuned. And when does the tuning start? Experts say from around 5 months of pregnancy, we can concretely communicate with the child. There is also a popular concept of matter exchange. Imagine you are in a small town and you wish to migrate to a big city. Lot of anxiety, insecurity, and plus, if there is some acquaintance in that big city, someone who knows you, a friend or a relative or uncle, auntie, somebody, you feel relieved. Oh, I know him in that city, and if I need something, I can rush to him. Imagine your child who is very secured in his small town, your womb, is now planning to step into this big world. And whom does he know over here? You, mother and father, are the first acquaintances. So right from when your child is in your womb, reassure we are there for you. Welcome. Welcome to this new town, and you can hold our hands tight after you come here. And actually, after birth, give him your loving touch, your loving smile, your soothing words. Hold him tight. He has entered from his first matrix, your womb, into his second matrix in the first years of his life. Make his every matrix concrete. It's like a building. If you make the basement well, the construction is going to be really strong. Give him that security. And can we just modulate? All that begins well will end well. Begin your journey with your child with a great tuning, and it will definitely lead to a successful and happy personality. We proudly tell people our doggy understands everything. He senses if I'm sad. He senses when I'm happy. If that is true for a pet, if that is true for plants, that when you are happy, when you sing, when you talk to your plants, they flower better. Will it not be true for your child also? Even if your child is 1 day old, he is a fully grown, developed individual when he has come on this earth. So he is no smaller than you. Don't try to be the owner of the child. The first thing what will set the tune is give him an equal share. Give him a 5. Shake hands. Give him an opinion. Discuss with him. Consult with him. Even if your child is very young, tell him everything candidly. He understands everything. He may not understand your words. Rather, it is always recommended that you talk to your child in small sentences and direct, clear instructions. Their brains are not developed to take complicated instructions and implicit meanings. But they do understand the vibes. We will talk on this more in the coming videos. But for getting tuned, this is the first thing you need to do. Imagine if someone does this to you, would you like it? Don't do to your child what you will not like being done with you. That is the first step of tuning with your child. As a toddler, he would want to do all crazy things. Mind, it is crazy and stupid and madness for us, not for him. That is his inherent curiosity. He would want to lick a stone, he would want to peep in the gutter hole, and many more such things which we will simply ridicule, and most of the times we will just pull him out of there. Oh my God, don't do that. Come out, chichi, dirty, what is all this? The child suddenly goes in the shell. Just imagine that you are doing something out of your curiosity and someone just comes and lets you down. How would you feel? Embarrassed? Humiliated? Would you want your child to feel like that? Certainly not. So we can refrain him from doing things which are not correct in our frame in a very decent manner, in a manner how you would like people to tell you not to do certain things. Moreover, there is a very different angle to all these crazy activities. These are the sensory experiences of the child. And we cannot take that sensory experience for him, nor give him that experience without him doing it. He has to touch the grass to understand softness. He has to lick the stone to understand the taste of it. How much ever we explain it's dirty, he will not understand it. Yes, he may catch a small infection by licking the stone, but he is making a lifetime record of experience with all such sensory activities. So the best child psychologists say that let the child take his experiences and build his own matrix well. Only then he will be rich in responding as he grows. The compromise would be dirty clothes sometimes, a small infection of 2 to 3 days, and social embarrassment. Maybe he will sit in the road. Maybe when he goes to some guest, he would want to break a glass. Bear with it. That is going to make your child much more richer in the coming days. Just imagine you wish to start your own business. How would you like your family and your supporters to behave? Would you like a disclaimer from them? Or would you like a strong support in whichever way? Most definitely the later one, right? Don't worry, we are there. Go ahead, we are there. Even if something goes wrong, we'll handle it. Don't worry. That is going to boost our morale, and that will actually increase our guts to take that risk. Whatever the child is doing, right from his day one, he is learning something. He is taking terrible risks. First time turning around, first time crawling, first time walking, holding a pen, going to school with no parent around, giving exams. So many risks. And if you want your child to take these risks with a full heart, what do you need to do? Don't worry, we are there. Don't worry, we are there. You're doing a great job. If something goes wrong, we are there. This reassurance that we are there is the emotional bonding, and that raises the emotional quotient of the child. And it is more than proven now that people with high EQ are more successful in life than people with high IQ. Simply doing the number crunching, by hearting the answers and getting scores is not enough for success. You need a strong emotional ground, and that is certainly built in these first 5 years. Ensure that for your child and see how he grows, how he flowers, how he blooms in the coming years. Many a times we prepare some great meal for our child, just perfect for him, in taste, in nutritive value, in freshness, and with all love we take and give it to the child. And the child just spits it out, turns heads, doesn't want to eat it. What is our reaction most of the times? Nothing doing, you have to eat this. This is nice, this is tasty, it can't be tastier. And we literally compel the child to eat it, push it in his mouth. Imagine someone does that to you for the dish you don't like. What will be your reaction? Poor child, he's physically weak and you force on him that dish. That time he may have to eat what he is really not liking. Maybe a small change in the dish will make it his favorite dish. Remove the spice or add the spice and just convert it into his favorite dish, and he will eat it happily. But if you force him to eat what he is not liked, what this may develop into? As he grows, he will refuse to even try things when he will come in the power of refusing. And then we get tired telling, beta खा के देख लो, अगर नहीं आया पसंद तो मत खाओ. If you don't like it, then don't eat. At least try. Try this option. Try to get into this discipline, and they will just put their foot down. They will refuse. What is this? It is the revenge that they are taking for the compulsion you've done on them when they were weak. And that can become a big block in their growth. So, consciously respect their being, respect their likes and dislikes, respect their preferences when they are young, and they will have that confidence in their mind that their parents are not forcing anything on them, and they will take your suggestions in a more optimistic way as they grow up. Baby steps, aren't they? It's your child's vaccination, a very important event for you, and you will drop down all your formal commitments. You may take a break from your workplace. You will just refuse for any party with friends or whatever. You will not look at your personal preference, and you will rush for the vaccine. Same if the child falls ill. His wellness, his fitness is your prime priority, and why not? Fitness, is it just the fitness of the body of your child? Are we equally conscious and equally sensitive about the emotional fitness of the child? When he is crying, hug him first. He may be wrong. Hug him first. Quiet him. Let some time go. And he will automatically know where he has made a mistake. Does it not happen with us too? How many times is it really essential for someone else to point our mistake? We realize it ourselves. And if we are wise enough, we will correct it ourselves. Give a chance to your child to correct himself. Or just discuss with him. For all his smallest achievements, clap with full heart. Give that emotional fitness to your child. That is so much more important. At that emotional fitness is your strong bonding. That is like the plastic tumbler on his waist with which he will jump into the sea of this world of experiences, and he will know he will not get drowned. Hug him when he cries, clap when he flies, and that day won't be long when he touches the skies. A kitten, a pup, in how many days do they learn to take care of themselves? The bird flies out of the nest, and the mother and father bird may not even meet them for the rest of their lives. Then why does a human child depend on his parents for so long? Has nature done some mistake by doing that? Why a human baby does not go out for earning bread and butter after 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? No. Our children get by themselves after about 1/4 or 1/3 of their lifespan is gone, 20-25 years. Till then, they are dependent on their family, their parents. What must be the nature's plan in designing a human child like this? Think of the people who had to struggle for their survival, who spend their days and their lives just meeting both ends. Do they have the nerve, the time to do some higher order things for which only the human brain is designed? Fantasizing, dreaming, and bringing the dreams into reality, artistic thinking, creating. These are some of the major blessings nature has given to man. And to develop, to explore, he has to be tension free. You can't write poems. You can't create things. You can't develop germs if you are all engrossed in just making your survival. That is why human child is kept dependent for a longer time, so he is not supposed to bother for his food, water, clothing and basic requirements, and so he will be able to learn to his fullest potential. He is designed to take his own education. And our current education system is nothing but a battleground. It is a battle between the biological plans and intent and the parents' anxious intentions pressing the child from without. So, in tuning with the child, think of the emotional stability which you can give it to him, just like we need stability in our life to be creative. With that emotional stability, he will be able to focus better, learn better, and from this learning which we give from without, we have to sail his boat towards the learning that he gets from within, for which his system is already designed. We will talk about all these things in deep details in the coming parts. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.